What's up, gents? Steve is always here, and this is going to be a little bit of a different video today. Today's going to be something way more serious than we normally cover. It's not going to talk about hair or fashion or any of that stuff. It's going to be talking about how we can make change. If you've noticed here, What is a Gentleman, we haven't been posting anything on social media or our blog in the past 2 weeks since the George Floyd video came out and the subsequent protests, which I've been partaking in. I didn't feel like anything that we were writing or producing really deserved the spotlight right now. And the only reason why I'm coming to you right now is for a few reasons. One is a call to action for mostly people that look like me. We haven't been doing enough. The white community has not been doing enough. I have not been doing enough. And we need to effect change to incite more equality into our society, because we have not been doing a good job. Regardless of what you may believe or choose to ignore, the world is not equal, and our neighborhoods and our communities are not equal, and that can no longer stand. So what I've done is started to put together a plan of learning, a plan to read, watch, and listen to stories and experiences and research and just consume content that can help me better understand what's going on and change my worldview. And I put together a list, and I wanted to share that, especially with people, again, that are in the white community and look like me, because we have blinders on that I don't think very many of us realize. I know I didn't realize it, and I'd like to consider myself as not prejudiced and not racist. But after some digging and a real hard, long look in the mirror, I can't tell you with any amount of truth that I've never contributed through an action or made decisions that weren't racially insensitive or motivated. And I can no longer sit here and call myself a gentleman if I don't acknowledge this and change it. And I would encourage many of you who may find themselves in a similar situation to do the same, because it's time for the silence and the inaction to stop. And to my friends and colleagues and neighbors of color, I apologize for my tardiness in coming to this conclusion and in starting my action and my in-depth learning of what the Black experience constitutes and the way white supremacy has completely infiltrated institutions within our society that I was woefully blind to. And if I really think about it, maybe just didn't want to see. But now I've seen it, or at least I'm starting to. And I'm trying to create an action list for myself to protest, to donate to the right organizations, to write or call my local congressmen, women, local officials to help impact and create change. And I think that's what we all need to do right now, especially, again, people in the white community. We're the ones who created this issue, and we're the ones who really need to change it, because we are the ones who created such a lopsided system that benefits us. And I would like to think that I was brought up in a mindset that valued equality and how everyone should have the equal opportunity for opportunity itself. And that is not the way things are right now. And it really, truly does need to change. So in that vein, again, we put together a list of things to watch, listen to, read, which I'm well on my way to completing, but have not completed quite yet because it is a long list. And really, it shouldn't take 2 weeks of work to officially become woke. This is something that is going to take a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of action to change. But I think it is a great place to at least get ourselves to the starting line, because we're not even there. And sure, doing this work, it's going to be very hard, but I think it's well worth it and needed. And no, we should not be asking for a pat on the back when we finish it or claim that we've done the work or enough work, because there is no amount of work that will be enough until things have changed. So I urge you to come on this journey with me for those who haven't started yet, and even for those that have. Use this list as a resource. I think you'll find it very helpful. I know that I have, and my worldview has drastically changed in the last 3 weeks, and it has been extremely painful and challenging, but in the end, I think it is for the better, because we need to create a better world for each other and our kids and for our neighbors and for our community. And for those of us who are fighting this fight, I applaud you. And for those of you who are on this journey with me and an ally, let's continue. Let's continue down this road for as long as it takes. Let's keep our foot on the gas and let's change the world, or at least change this country to start, because it's all of our responsibility, not just the people that are getting oppressed. It's ours, and we need to do the work. So if you'd like to have a dialogue with me or anyone in this community, I highly encourage it. Feel free to DM me at any time. If you think that I'm doing the wrong things, please let me know. If you would like, again, to come on this journey and you have questions and would like just to talk about what you're reading or listening to or watching, again, my door is open. My figurative door is open for that, and I encourage it, because I think we do need to have conversations, but we need to educate ourselves first. And again, that is solely our own responsibility. It is your responsibility to change your own viewpoint, not the responsibility of anyone else. So that is why I'm not trying to convince you to change your opinion, but simply to educate yourself, because that is the important part. All right, so I've rambled on long enough, but I again think this is extremely important. So gents, you want to call yourself a gentleman. I think a gentleman is an ally, and an ally needs to make an impact. And I think we all need to take our steps to get there. And we need to start right now, because we should have really started a long time ago. Good luck, be safe, and love each other.